Okay, so what is up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about two budget-friendly true wireless earbuds that I've been testing for a few weeks. That is the Haylou GT3 and the Haylou GT5. Both of these true wireless earbuds are really affordable. The GT5 coming in at just around $25, while the GT3 coming in at around $20 or less, depending on where you find it and buy it from. And today I'm basically going to give you all the information about these two earbuds, even though the information is right on the back of the box. I'm going to tell you my thoughts about these true wireless earbuds. Which one should you buy? Should you save your $5 and go for the GT3, or should you spend the extra $5 and actually get the GT5? Which of these true wireless earbuds do I believe to be the best? Coming right up. The Khan of Gods! So the first section that we'll actually talk about with every true wireless earbuds on this channel is going to have to be the unboxing experience. And as you can see, both of these true wireless earbuds come in this white and blue Haylou branded boxes, which is actually pretty common of Haylou true wireless earbuds these days. They essentially have this same design language essentially all the way from the GT1 till now, and you pretty much get the exact same things that you get with every true wireless earbuds inside the case for these true wireless earbuds. You get the cases for the true wireless earbuds themselves, you get the earbuds or the individual earbuds themselves inside of the cases, and they usually have this nylon material protecting them from overcharging while they're in the case, so you have to remove that to start using the true wireless earbuds. You're going to get some sort of manual that's going to tell you pretty much everything you need to know about this true wireless earbuds, and you're also going to get like a charging cable, extra hair tips and stuff like that. That's pretty much everything that you need, and it's everything that you get with each true wireless earbuds. Now, moving away from the unboxing experience, let's actually talk about the design of the cases and the true wireless earbuds themselves. As you can see, these design languages are kind of different, and each case actually has different features in them. So let's start with the GT3. The GT3 has a more traditional style or traditional looking case with it. And in this GT3 case, when you open it, you have this regular looking true wireless earbuds that have the stem, and they look like all other earbuds or AirPods that basically have a stem essentially. And that's pretty much the design language for this one. The case has been upgraded to a USB-C, which is great, and it actually looks really nice. Now, the case on this gives you around 600 milliamps per hour of battery, so it can actually charge longer than this one, where the case looks a little bit more hefty. It feels a little heavier, even though it has less battery in it at 580 milliamps per hour, but a 20 milliamps per hour battery isn't going to be much, or is it? We're gonna find out later on in the video. Now, when you open this up, you get the true wireless earbuds, which are actually designed a little different. These ones don't have a stem. They're more of a air dot style of design essentially, and they actually look really good and they function really nice, and we're going to talk about that a little more later. Now, this case actually also has USB-C, but the difference between these two cases is that the GT5 can actually charge wirelessly. So if you have a wireless charging pad in your office, on your desk, by your bedside, this is going to work fantastic, but this one does not charge wirelessly. Moving away from the design, let's actually talk about the sound quality, and this usually is the make or break for most people, because you're buying true wireless earbuds for the quality of the sound that they put out. A lot of people don't even care about the battery life as long as the true wireless earbuds sound fantastic, and I think that's the biggest difference between these two. The Haylou GT3 has SBC, while the Haylou GT5 has AAC codecs. Now, you might not expect that to be a big deal or to make a huge difference, but it actually does, because the GT5 sounds astronomically better than the GT3, and I'm not exaggerating. The sound quality difference between these true wireless earbuds is night and day. You can actually tell a huge difference going from the GT3 to the GT5 listening to music on Spotify or anything like that. Any kind of music that you're listening to, you can tell an instant difference when you take the GT3 out of your ears and put in the GT5. They just sound significantly better, and it's mostly in the area of the mid-range and the bass. You see, the bass seems very absent with the GT3. It's almost as if it's not there. I mean, it's there, but it doesn't thump. But this one has a more fuller sound. The mid-range is nice, and it has a bit more surround feel. It feels like you're actually in the music, unlike this one where it just feels like the music is just floating around. I don't really like that very much. So for the sound quality area, I'll probably give it to the GT5 because it just sounds way better, honestly. Moving away from the sound quality, let's actually do a quick microphone test to show you what each of the microphones on this true wireless earbuds sound like, so that you can use that to judge or decide which one you want to be using for your phone calls and having conversations with your friends. So I have my phone right here with me, so I'm just gonna connect the GT3 first. This is essentially what the Haylou GT3 sounds like when you're trying to record a voice note and listen to the earbuds. Essentially, this is what the person on the other side of the call is probably going to be hearing. The environment that I'm shooting in right now does not have a lot of noise. It's pretty quiet. So, it might vary, especially if you're somebody who uses the train a lot or public commute. You might get a lot of background noise. But I think with the noise cancelling on the microphones, this is essentially what you can expect the other person on the other side to be listening to. So I'm going to stop this recording now and switch over to the GT5. All right, so now I'm essentially using the Haylou GT5, and this is what the microphone on the Haylou GT5 is going to sound like when you're trying to make phone calls or record voice notes with this device. I don't know if it sounds better. From the audio vector scope, it does definitely look louder than the GT3, so maybe the microphones on this are better. I really don't know. It's completely up to you to decide. Let me know in the comment section which one you think has the better microphone, the previous GT3 or this one, the Haylou GT5. Okay, so I already spoke about the charging cases for this a little bit, but I'm going to talk about them a little more as we talk into the battery life section. Now, individually, taking out the earbuds, putting them in your hair and leaving your house without the cases, you can get exactly 4 hours of battery life out of these two true wireless earbuds. They work about the same essentially. Now, considering the fact that the GT3 has a 600 milliamps per hour charge case, while this one has a 580 milliamps per hour charge case, of course it's expected that with the charging case, the GT3 is going to last a little longer at around 28 hours. So that's more charges than the GT5, which only lasts about 24 hours with the charging case. So there's the 4-hour discrepancy. So that 20 milliamps per hour charge case difference is essentially 4 hours of battery life on the Haylou GT3, which is actually pretty impressive. Now, like I said before, both true wireless earbuds have USB-C, but only the GT5 charges wirelessly while the GT3 does not. So make of that what you will. Now, let's actually talk about my thoughts, what I actually think personally about these two true wireless earbuds and which one I think you should actually buy. Now, both true wireless earbuds are already dirt cheap. They're super, super affordable, and this is one thing that I appreciate Haylou for, constantly trying to bring quality to the budget section of the true wireless earbuds market. This is probably why they sell so many units year in, year out, because the true wireless earbuds are usually very affordable and they try to meet you at a place where, money meets value, essentially. Now, I think because of the AAC codec that the GT5 has, while the Haylou GT3 only has SPC, the difference in the sound quality is reason enough for you to not even consider the GT3 at all. Let's not even talk about the extra features like the true wireless charging, or the fact that the GT5 has a feature where it auto detects when you put the earbuds in your ears and when you take them out. So for example, you're using your earbuds, you're listening to music, somebody's trying to have a conversation with you, you remove one here and the earbuds can automatically tell that you're actually trying to have a conversation or something, and they automatically pause. And the minute you put the earbud back in, the music starts up again, which is not something that I've actually seen on any other true wireless earbuds before now. It's an amazing feature that I think you need to honestly consider when you're trying to decide between both of these true wireless earbuds. Now, it might not mean much to some people, but to me, that's a fantastic feature that actually saves me a lot of time. Ultimately, the AAC codec, the audio quality difference, the wireless charging, it makes this the best true wireless earbuds in the comparison for me. The GT5 wins out very, very easily. The GT3, however, has more battery life, but the sound quality just lets me down a little bit, and I will ultimately always, if it was up to me, I will ultimately always pick the GT5 over the GT3. Anyways, that was my thoughts and comparison between the Haylou GT3 and the Haylou GT5. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and it has helped you decide which true wireless earbuds to buy. And I guess I will see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. Peace.